Hey YouTube, back here again with another deck profile for you guys. This is actually from a different card game, from Miracle Battle. I know I'm a hypocrite. You can call me a hypocrite. I don't give a shit. I get called a lot of things nowadays. I get called a radical from my political beliefs and stuff. So I actually am going to turn that into something on my channel. I'm going to start writing a paper, actually, which I'm not really going to get into too much in this. I might make it a different channel update. But this is actually a deck profile and a channel update, so if you're not interested in this, don't watch it, because it's going to be like a 20-minute video. First of all, I had said before that, I had quit all card games except for Miracle Battle. This was true until about a month and a half ago, when, lo and behold, Konami, yep, there it is, announced the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins for August. And they announced an Evolsaur Dolka, I think is how you say it, reprint in the tin, with a Wind-Up Zen Mines reprint in the tin. And I saw that, and I'm like, well, the reason I stopped playing was because we got shot on at a local tournament, and, I played Six Samurai. So it's not like I wasn't playing a competitive deck. And in my opinion, Six Samurai are still very good. But when I saw that, I thought, wow, they're reprinting this $100 card that's a staple in most extra decks in a tin. They're doing it again. And that's what really got me fired up about Yu-Gi-Oh! Over last summer, when they reprinted Pot of Duality and Solemn Warnings. Now, when I saw that, I kind of blew it off, and then I got thinking about it. I'm like, well, then I saw Wind-Up Rabbit as a reprint, and I saw Scrap Dragon. I thought, wow, you can actually make a decent deck. Evolsaur Lagia came out. I thought, holy shit. The Battle Pack reprinted so many good cards, and I thought, you know what? It's possible for me to start playing again, because you don't need to dump hundreds of dollars on these single cards. So I am going to build Dino Rabbits. I have started the deck. The only thing I am praying for is reprints of Rescue Rabbit. If Rabbit does not get a reprint, I will get 3 of them, but that will probably be my final card purchase for a long time if I do. So instead of waiting till August to even start the deck without a confirmed Rabbit reprint, I do believe Rabbit will be announced for the Wave 2 tins though. So I'm praying on that. Without further ado, I went out and I thought, you know what, I'm going to scout the format, see some competitive decks. I found what I liked. I didn't net deck. I never net deck, ever. I watched a couple different videos, seen a couple different techs. This deck won one YCS, and it came in second at another, which I've heard the reason why it lost was because the top cheated. The top winner cheated. So I'm not going to go into that. I have no idea what was going on with it. I just saw rumors, and I'm like, well, whatever. The deck was still good enough to play second, so, I went over a couple different builds, and, I figured out my way, my play style into the deck, and the deck is actually, no, it's not Lightsworn. It is Chaos Dragons. I saw this deck, and I thought, wow, that's a really cool deck idea. And I kind of went over a couple different builds. I went over Alexander Reed's build, Chen or whatever his name was that won one of the YCSs, I think it was Philadelphia or something, and I just kind of built the deck in Dual Network, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to put my own twist on it. I didn't net deck. I put it together, I did a few minor changes to my play style, and I built a build that I really like. So without further ado, here we go. Starting with monsters, we got one Jane Lightsworn Paladin, really good. Just generic Lightsworn mill, can get over Kizan if she needs to and stuff, so really good. One Aaron Lightsworn Monk. I'm actually thinking about taking her out for a second Jane, so yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Good card. 3 Lila Lightsworn Sorceress. Lila's awesome. She stops, baits out Bottomless, Solemn Warning and stuff like that, so really good card. Then we got 3 Raikou Lightsworn Hunter. Raico's, obviously, I don't need to test for Raico. He's really good. One of my favorite Light Sworn cards, probably my favorite. One Honest, because there's light monsters. 2 Effect Veiler. I'm probably going to bump it up to 3, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm at 2 right now. Now this next card, if you can't see it, it's going to shock you guys, coming from me, but since the Battle Pack came out, I was able to get my hands on them. Yep. I have 3 tour guides. There they are. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Not the secret rare one. One of the reasons I actually quit and came back was because this card was a $180 card, and you necessarily needed 3 of them to play any top deck, Dino Rabbits, Windups, any deck, and there was no way I was paying that much. I'm even, very, very leery with paying $180 for 3 Rescue Rabbits. They're $60 each, let alone $180 for a single card. So I was just psyched. I got 3 of them. They were $21 a piece, and I got free shipping and handling on them. So, not bad at all. Sangan, staple. Tragodia. Now, see, Alex ran this, and Chen didn't. I have never played Tragodia before, and the only reason I really play him is because Samurais he's good against. And, he's like a second Gorse. Just like, bam, take battle damage, summon him. He gets attacked based on the cards in my hand. So, he's good. I might take him out, though. It depends how he works for me at a tournament when I try him out. Gores, I got a text there, YouTube, sorry. Gores, staple. I feel Gores should be in every deck except for 6 Samurai, because it slows it down. Every deck should have Gores. Now we get into the Dragon Engine. 2 Eclipse Wyvern. I don't actually personally really care for this card. I'm actually, the only reason I'm really playing it is because it's light. If Red Eyes Darkness Wyvern was dark, I would be playing 2 of that instead of this. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him though. Whatever. Okay, now we go into more dragons. We got Dark Flare Dragon. Love this card. Really good card. I'm actually planning on running a second one. I'm thinking about taking Tragodia out for him. Really good card. Love it. Obviously, 3 light Pulsar Dragon. This card is retarded. I love this card so much. It's just such a good card. It runs the deck. It's a beast. Then we got obviously 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Another beast. It's the workhorse of the deck. Just boom, boom, boom. Him and Light Pulsar are a lock. It's a loop. It's a loop. It's awesome. I love it. So, 2 Chaos Sorcerer. I was thinking about running 3, but I thought 3 was too much. So, I'm at 2. He works great. I hit him. I can hit him for game. Usually he is game when I hit him. So, BLS. No, we all know BLS. I don't even need to talk about it. Okay, move monsters out. Spells now. Got 1 Charge of the Light Brigade. Explanatory. 1, 2, 3 Solar Recharge, self-explanatory, very good card, very good. I was actually thinking about running it at 2, and I was kind of leery with paying $10 for each, worth every cent, and they're really good. So now this is where my build differs from a lot of people. I have 2 MST in here. In my opinion, you cannot run a deck without MST. It's not that you can't, it's I can't. I love this card. I've been using it for years and years and years. I love this card so much. It's so good. So, Heavy Storm, staple. Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, staple. Allure of Darkness, it's pretty good in the deck because it darks. So, and Future Fusion, boss spell card of the deck, so good. This card is like an instant scoop. I've had, I played my friends a couple times in dual network and stuff, and, I've dropped it, and they're just like, scoop, done, finished. I know it's game over. So, really good card. Now I run 2 traps, a little different from most decks. Most I've seen run 1 or none. I run 2. 1 bottomless. I'm thinking about this, touchy with, I'm looking at Solemn Warning, I'm looking at Torrential Tribute, I'm looking at Treacherous Trap Hole, I'm looking at bottomless. I settled on bottomless because it's the only one I have in surpluses, and it really gets annoying because it hits a lot of monsters. And the thing is, it hits multiple ones. So you go off on a loop somehow, and you bring back 3 monsters. Oh, bottomless, say goodbye, banished. 3. 3 of 1,500 attack or more, they're gone. So I love bottomless. I feel bottomless is very good right now. And one of my personal attack, Call the Haunted. I was thinking about 2 of them, swapping bottomless out for 1, but I think that's overkill. I have this in here for one simple reason, and that is it's a second way, to bring back a Darkness Metal Dragon or something. I thought about it, and I'm like, wow, I really like that idea. To be able to just be like, yeah, I'm getting shot on, my turn, Call the Haunted, bring back Red Eyes Darkness Metal, use him, Light Pulsar, Room 2 BLS, I win. It's like, it just sets up some plays for me, and I really like the card. So, yeah, good card. Now we're going to go into my new and improved extra deck. I started out as a big hater on XYZs. I didn't like them, the X-Seed summons or whatever. After playing my Dino Rabbits deck on Dual Network that I built, and this, I love them. 2 Leviathan Dragon. We'll go down to 1 once I get some more choices, but as of now I don't have many choices at all, so it's a 2. 1 Utopia. I did have 2. I took 1 out. He wasn't working at 2. I don't like him at 2. It's too crowded, I think, of the extra deck, so he's pretty good. 1 Gem Knight Pearl. Need I say more? Good. Really freaking good card. 1 Maelstroke, the Symphony Digin. However the fuck you say that word. Really good card. I actually am thinking on running a couple of the other ones. They work really well together, so. This is obviously not for this deck. This is just extra deck in general. 2 Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. Works well in 6 Sams. I like him. 1 Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. 1 Stardust. Black Rose. Bryanak. Flamvel. Gaia. Colossal. Thought Ruler. Pretty basic. So, alright, now I'm going to have my side deck here. Kind of self-explanatory. 2 Card Trooper. I don't like the idea of main decking him right now. I will side deck him though. So, 3 Mystic Tomato. I side deck 3 of them because with Dino Rabbits, I'm going to have to take Tour Guides out of the deck. So I just kind of threw him in there. I'm like, so I don't lose him or something. I'm going to swap the Tour Guides out with Tomatoes when I do that. Tragodia, just a second one just in case. Foolish Burial, a card I feel can be very good in this deck if played right, but I don't have the room for it. So, 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device, good card. 1 Dark Flare Dragon, really good. Obviously I said I was planning on running a second one. 1 Dark Armed. I would really like to play Dark Armed in there, but I just don't have the room for him right now. 1 Judgment Dragon. I played him, and he was just a dead card every time, so I took him out. 1 Wyvern, just the 3rd one, just in case for some odd reason I threw him in there. Jane, I am really thinking about swapping Aaron out for her, so I really like Jane. And then 1 Lumina. I didn't like Lumina. I played Lumina, didn't like it. Swapped it for a 3rd Raikou, and I love the 3rd Raikou so much better. So, I'm going to give you like a forecast YouTube of what to look for on my channel. You probably won't see any announced wrestling stuff. The reason with that is I have an issue when people disagree with me. Not disagree with me. I like, a different, I like competition, like with thoughts. I love to debate. But there's a line with me where your opinion differs from mine, which is all well and good. But then there's where I'm like, wow, this person is just plain stupid. And when you cross that line of just a different opinion than me to stupidity, I get pissed off. And, that line's been crossed by so many people, so many times on YouTube, of idiots and stupid, arrogant, cloud-minded sheeps that I don't even comment on videos anymore, really. before I sit down to comment on the video, I'm like, don't do this, because some jackwad is going to reply to you, and I literally sometimes grab my hair and I start pulling, because I can't believe there are such stupid people out there. So, you know, I mean, the thing is, the 1000th episode of Raw last night, the last thing I expected was to be cheering for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at the end of the night. I hated The Rock. I loved him back in the 90s. He was awesome. Quite possibly the greatest wrestler of all time. I hated him when he came back. He rock bottomed Daniel Bryan, instant love. I love Rocky. Rock, you're awesome. I hope you kick the fuck out of CM Punk if you face him at the Royal Rumble. And if you don't, I'm looking forward to round 2 with Cena and Rock. And then I'll be looking forward to round 3 with Cena and Rock at WrestleMania. Because I'll be there. So I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that. I mean, I'm rooting for Cena, but I'm going to enjoy it. So, you know, Daniel Bryan fans, shut the fuck up! I can't stand you people! I had to get that out. I was laughing so hard when The Rock hit Bryan with that, because they're the same fucking faggots who are there, oh, Rocky's so awesome. What are you going to do now? He just rock bottomed and, you know, set up possibly a feud with your little cocksucker leader, who sucks anyway. I don't see what people see in that man, and I'm going to stop right now because I'm going to get too mad. So, you know, that's my problem with doing wrestling-based things. I'm not going to be able to deal with someone who comments on my video, you suck because Daniel Bryan's the greatest wrestler of all time. Daniel Bryan cannot wipe Sheamus's ass, and Sheamus, who's one of my favorites right now, cannot wipe Chris Jericho's ass. So Daniel Bryan does not even deserve to be mentioned in the same league as someone like Sheamus or Cena or Jericho or Randy Orton. He doesn't deserve to be mentioned, or even Punk, and I hate CM Punk right now. So, alright YouTube, be on the lookout for maybe some political stuff, you know, put-outs by me, and definitely some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and some more Miracle Battle stuff when I get some cards. So, alright YouTube, peace.